is an exercise to help us find pronation of the foot. Pronation is where the arch drops and the inside edge of the foot flattens down. So we can start from a standing position. We want a split stance, but we don't want it too long, we don't want it too narrow, so just somewhere in the middle. The feet will be facing forwards, and if you need to hold on to something for a bit of stability, you can. And all I'm going to do is, I'm going to start with a straight front leg, and then keeping my body upright, crown of the head pulled up towards the sky, meaning I'm not going to lean into the movement. All I want to do is start to bend that front leg. As I bend the front leg, what I'm going to notice happen, from here, the weight, my body weight, will be more towards the outer edge of the heel. So have a wee think about that for a second. Close your eyes if you need to, holding on to something. Just think about where the majority of the weight is being dispersed through the foot. So the back edge of the outside edge of the heel on that front foot. As we slowly bend the knee, that weight should shift towards the inside edge of the heel. So it kind of goes the opposite direction. So it starts off here at the back and it ends up here at the front on the inner edge. And that is when the foot is rocking in towards the inside as that arch drops and that foot pronates. So let's try a couple of those. Start with a straight leg, body's nice and straight. The weight is in the outside edge of the heel, the back of the heel. I bend my knee, I come forward, I allow myself to feel the foot rock, so that the weight is now the inside edge, the front of the heel. And I'll also hopefully feel my arch drop. The whole time in this movement, I want to keep the tripod of the foot connected to the ground. So the tripod, the base of the big toe, the base of the pinky toe, and the heel. So I don't want any of those points to lift. So for example, if I come forward and I start to feel my heel lift, I know that I've gone too far. So I need to bring it back until the point where that heel is still connected to the floor. There's a lot of mind muscle connection going on here, a lot of tactile cues needed, feeling where your foot is on the floor at any given point, and that's all part of this exercise. It's about feeling your foot and feeling where it connects to the ground. So let's just switch feet and see from the other side. Straight leg. The weight is here on the outside at the back of the heel. As I bend my knee and allow my leg to come forwards, I'm not lifting the heel, keeping the ball of the big toe, ball of the pinky toe on the ground, and my weight is now transferred towards the inner edge at the front of the heel. I feel my arch drop, I feel myself more coming towards the inner edge of the foot, and then I'll bring it back. And I'll just rock through that, feeling the foot move, open and close, lock and unlock. Now, if you're not feeling that, you can come down to the mat. You can come into a kneeling position if that suits your knees. I know that not everyone can, but if you can, we're going to come into this half kneeling position, and I'm going to try and get you to find that same movement through the feet. So we'll start with the knee above the ankle, and keeping that tripod down, those 3 points that we discussed, I'm going to allow my knee to come over my foot, keeping the heel down, not allowing it to lift. So if it lifts, I've gone too far, I need to come back a bit. And from here, I'm going to add a wee bit extra in. I'm going to push the entire foot, the entire front of my foot down into the floor. I'm not going to scrunch my toes because that's going to lift my arch, which is what I don't want to do at the moment, because this is all about unlocking the arch. So toes are flat, I'm pushing down as if I'm pushing my foot down onto a pedal. Knees bent over, my heel's still connected, and I'm going to count 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might feel the quad engage, that's okay. If you feel pain in your knee, then you want to stop this one. From here, I'm going to let my leg and my foot rock back, so the pivot point becomes my ankle. I am going to allow the front of the foot to come back. So if you imagine there's a lemon right in here at the crease of your ankle, you're trying to hold that in place. I'm going to come back, I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to squeeze in this position for 10. So I'm trying to drive the toes up towards my shin. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'll repeat the 1 to the front, heel is down, toes pushing, ball of the foot pushing in towards the ground, holding for a 10 count, and repeat that for the duration of the exercise.